Hello and welcome to Lurie Walls and the Mermaid Room. It has been a little while since we've had a video out, so let's take a peek first at the 240-gallon aquarium. And first thing we see here is the Queen Angel, the Achilles Tang. We just put some Julian C, salad greens in there. Oh my. Oh yeah, they're all going after it. The cowfish, we call Scooter. It's like his big deal. I mean, he really loves the greens. So he's usually the first fish over to grab it. Everyone's doing great. I still have the two gyres on the back of the glass. Still have, well, they're set about 30%, so it's working out really well. It's helping to keep everything clean. As you can imagine, there's sometimes quite a bit of detritus that will take place here. So, let's see, check out this GSP. People are always like, oh, I love the grass, right? Notice how it did jump from one rock to another. It must have been up against there some time ago, but now I see it's up against a different rock and climbing that one. And the piece in the back's definitely got hold of the glass. Another big chunk of GSP on the glass. Oh. And there's an urchin doing what urchins do, I guess. There's another one back in here too. So a lot of sand is always being moved around in this aquarium. There's a head of engineer gobies. There's two of them down under here. You can see there's quite a bit of cave work, digging and moving of the sand. So what are they looking at? They must be looking in the back for something. They think I'm going to feed them. You see, this is the return section of this end of the aquarium right here. So I think food is drawn to that back corner with the flow when I put in food. So they know where the food goes. They're pretty smart fish. Actually, they all are. I think that people don't give the fish credit for being as smart as they are. Everything working great over here in the sub. I believe it's been 5 or 6 months. This is my third roll of the roller mat. It's been 5 or 6 months I've been using the roller mat rather than the socks that I originally had in here. It works really well. A little bit of a pain to change out the floss, but it's it's not like you're doing it every 2 or 3 days at all. It does not smell. I've used my bare hands and touched that dirty roll, and it's not a big deal. It's mostly green, green gunk. So over to the Red Sea Reefer 525XL. I'm still working with these Corellia power heads. One there, just got a new one to put down here. Why? Because they're cheap and they're not too overpowering for this aquarium. Basically, I have a 3K ice cap gyre in a box over here because it was just too much crashing movement. And I like the sway and the softer corals. I mean, they're just going to get a decent jolt of flow every once in a while, but it's more of a smooth, circling, swirling movement of water. I have another Corellia, the smaller version. See the wires going down. It's back there under the GSP, and it's pointed towards that wall, to this corner right here. So you'll see the heavier particles of sand and rock and pebbles and shells stay in place as that little pump blows in this direction to this corner. The soft particles swirled around and made a little hump of soft sand, where there's a watchman goby living with the pistol shrimp in that hole. I have another watchman goby over here with the really big pistol shrimp. Nobody's poking their heads out right now. So I just like the flow in here right now. It's a lot more mellow. Also, in the sump area, because this particular sump, the 3-year-old aquarium, did not come with the refugium section. So I have this in tank. I think it's made by CPR. There's the suction cups. Normally you would put this in a tank that doesn't have a sump. And it has weirs on this end and on this end. It actually comes with a small Rio pump to help push the water through there. But there's quite a bit of water flow in here. Everything's coming through my filter cups, passing through, and to my CTA return, which goes right through this chiller. And everything's really doing well. I do have a bit of a problem with some green bubble algae in here. There's some places that the green bubble algae has just really taken hold in this crazy, lazy emerald crab that's in here somewhere. He's kind of, I don't know, he's laying down on the job. He's not working it like he should be. So I'm thinking about rearranging some of the corals, possibly even taking the corals off the back of the tank like I originally wanted on the back glass. I'm not sure if that's where they're going to stay. Some things are not doing really good. Some things are crazy. I don't know how I'm going to get them off. Those mushrooms back there. So I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. You know, once you start tearing things down, you're committed. So I haven't committed yet, but it may be coming soon. And so I was going to share my old guy power strip that I have back here. I've had this power strip, for years, before controllers were, actually, no, there were controllers, but I wasn't willing to spend the money, and I still am not willing to spend the money. I have this crazy little cycled outlets over here. There's 3, and then there's 3 standard outlets. So I have my 3 Corellia pumps plugged in there, and they're cycling to create that swirling that I like in here for now. So yeah, you don't have to have a controller. I mean, controllers are nice, but I work at home. I'm here every day, all day. If something goes crazy, I'm here. I think that if I had to leave my home and my tanks, a controller that would tell me about water top off, pumps working, temperature probes, things like that would definitely be something that I might invest in. But because I don't have that situation in my life, I have never been able to justify it, because I'm here all day watching what's happening and listening more than anything. I can hear cavitating pumps in the middle of the night for top offs. Sometimes I'm up at 2 in the morning if I've been lazy about filling up my my top off cans. But quick look over here at the freshwater tank, and we have endlers, never-ending endlers, and they just keep having babies, more babies and more. So I am trying to keep this tank clean. It's the wild kingdom over here, so it's time up at Lurie Walls in the Mermaid room. So we hope you all enjoy your afternoon, and thanks for stopping by. Please give me any comments down here and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you.